Alright, hey guys, Pax, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video. In this video, we're going to be going over Pikachu EX. We finally have this Pikachu back in the meta. You've probably seen him in Ranked, in PvP, in whatever. And yeah, this electric mask Pokemon is just super fun currently in the meta. And just look at how happy this guy is. He's like, yeah, I'm the mascot. I own the game. That's the face of a corporation that takes down a ton of fan-made Pokemon games. Also, just looking at his, look at his forehead, man. I can't unsee how huge his forehead is, but he is bald. But yeah, this is a deck right here. We're pairing him with the other Pikachu as well from Shining Revelry, as you can see. And yeah, this is a deck overall. Tapu Koko's here as well. Zeraora, Lucario. This deck was made by Zocron, I think that's his name. Zocorona, yeah, Zocorona. We went over this deck in my previous video, the weekly meta report. And yeah, for this video, we're going to use it and see how it performs. But yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, I consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss out on Pokemon Pocket content. And without further ado, let's get right into the deck showcase. Alright, here we are in our first battle, going second. We are going against the Kingdra EX solo deck. Again, if you guys are new to my deck showcases, how these deck showcases usually go, I'm going to do at least 3 battles. First battle is a solo battle just to get the feel for the deck. Next 2 are PvP. For now, we're just gonna chill like this. This is pretty good. So going second is pretty nice because our second turn we can just pretty much attack. So yeah, this is pretty good. Hopefully we can get a Pikachu, man. Please. Pokeball and Professor's Research. Damn, no Pikachu, but this we can still rock with this. So we also have Zeraora. Honestly, I could play Zeraora, but I think I'm gonna just chill with this because this is super aggressive. I still want to get a Pikachu out basically as soon as possible. For the Shining Revelry Pikachu, you want him basically build towards your mid to end game. Just to, yeah, basically just nuke your opponent's Pokemon. But this is pretty nice because Tapu Koko pretty good at getting energy with Plasma Hurricane. But at the same time, looking at this, he's going to be fully fed, which is pretty nice. So we can just one-shot his Puke. Main downside is that Pichu will take a bit of damage, not dying. Perfect. Okay, so we got this Pikachu. So for now, Professor. Okay, we can chill with this. This is very good. So this deck is very fun. There's a lot of ways you could play this. Like you could very much lead with Pikachu or Tapu Koko. And for now, as you can see, leading with Tapu Koko. One-shotting this Puke, main downside is that we are taking 50 damage, but overall it should be good. Yeah, it should be good in the long run. For now, I'm gonna Silver. Let's see. Let's just see what he has. Probably nothing. Yep, Cyrus. Okay, that's very good because that could lose us the game. For now, I'm gonna build for Pikachu. So ideally, okay, so I could attack, but the main downside is that Kingdra next turn will be fully built. So for now, I'm gonna do this. What's pretty cool with Tapu Koko is it only requires 1 energy for retreating. So sub in this guy, and look at this. Next turn, this Pikachu is fully built. So we can go either both ways. We can either sub in Tapu Koko or Pikachu, but in this case, Pikachu can one-shot this Kingdra. Okay, so, damn. He does sub in Puke, but this should be good. We should still be golden, because now, okay, yeah. So Pikachu, you're out. Sabrina, very straightforward. This deck is very fast-paced. You want to just, yeah, when you're using this deck, you want to just kind of play as fast as possible. Overwhelm your opponent to the point where they really can't do much. And just, yeah, look at that. So yeah, very fast-paced. And with that being said, we shall see how this deck performs in PvP. All right, here we are in PvP battle. You might as well just lead like this. So yeah, we got Zeraora, pretty good. Lucario as well. Okay, interesting. Using a water deck did nothing. Just placed down Ducklet, Manaphy. Perfect. This is the ideal setup right here. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, this is great. So, yeah, Pikachu in the active, Pikachu in the bench. Do that, end our turn. Next turn, this guy is fully built. And in a couple turns, this Pikachu is as well. Okay, interesting. You're running a Gyarados deck. Ooh, okay. I could red card, depending on what he has. But for now, I don't really want to risk it just in case it helps him out. So, 90 damage. Easy one-shot. And then next turn, just focus on building this guy and it should be good. All right, yeah, pretty scary, but let's see. We might as well do this. So Pikachu, again, he's fully built because I do have Elemental Switch, so I can just do that next turn. Or Lucario right here, I could use it. Depending on how things go, I can, again, sub him in, then Elemental Switch, get him fully built. For now, attacking Swanna. The main downside is that this guy can't one-shot Gyarados. Just keep in mind, even with type advantage, only doing 170. Okay, yeah, he just conceded. Yeah, there's really, I feel like matchup-wise, this is like the worst matchup for him. But again, the main downside, like, yeah, Gyarados is still pretty old, but keep in mind, you can one-shot a majority of the cards in this deck. Because, yeah, Gyarados does 140, Pikachu only has 120 HP, and even with Giant Cape, he can still get one-shotted. But still, as long as you can overwhelm your opponent towards the early game, there's really nothing he could do. All right, next battle. It's gonna do this. Oh, this is perfect. So he's using, interesting, he's using Darkness. Nice, so we can definitely just chill like this for now. I'm gonna feed this Pikachu because we might have to nuke with him. We shall see. But for now, yeah, just gonna do this Crackling Toss, then feed his Pikachu. So we are at a very good position right here. because Pikachu, yeah, does 90 damage. The main downside is that Naganadel has 100 HP. So we need to get Giovanni to actually attack with him. Okay, he does Silver. Okay, he knows what I'm cooking. All right, pretty rough. So Pichu is dead, but at the same time, look at this. This is why this is pretty cool. So we're just gonna basically just nuke with this Pikachu, destroying this Naganadel. Feed, Elemental Switch, easy nuke. The main downside is that next turn we have no energy, but at the same time, this is why we have Pichu. And yeah, as you can see, he only has 1 point. So this Pichu is pretty expendable. We can just have him basically be here just to get extra energy, get us back to our feet. And then just like that, Sabrina's gone, but so is this guy. All right, feeds Eevee, puts down that Guzzlord. Yeah, pretty straightforward. We're just gonna do this. Pichu, and then I might as well, I could feed really anyone here. I feel like the safe bet is to might as well just feed this Pikachu. If anything, next turn, I could sub in Oricorio and then attack with him using Elemental Switch. Because I'm assuming he's going to sub into Umbreon. Sylveon, okay. Interesting. Damn, he does Lusamine. This is not good. Okay, so, okay, that does nothing. Nice flex. Pichu is dead. He can do, what is this? Grindcore? He can do Tyrannical Hole. He can do that next turn. This is not good. We need to get a red because the only way we win is pretty much just to cheese with Oricorio. Ooh, actually, hold up. Yeah, oh gosh, there's a good... If he had 1 more energy, we could just do this a lot better. But that Sylveon, as you can see, 140 HP. This Pikachu can definitely just one-shot that Sylveon, but at the same time, it will take a couple turns to do so. So I feel like the safer bet right here is to Elemental Switch and just like slowly chip this Oricorio. Very awkward. And again, we could very much just lose with Sabrina. But yeah, you're going to run into this with this deck. Also, when I attack, I lose Sabrina, so this is... not that good. We just have to basically count an Oricorio and then pray that he doesn't have a Sabrina in that deck. Team Rocket grunts, but nothing's gonna happen. I know, because I got main character plot armor. He's gonna try to Grindcore, and that doesn't matter because he's gonna get Tails. Watch, he's gonna get Tails. It's all in the head. You just gotta believe, and it's gonna happen. It's just this game's like 70% coping. Sure, might as well just Silver. All right, so Silver really doesn't do much for him, so I might as well just remove this Lusamine. He has Umbreon and Guzzlord. Interesting. So he does have Umbreon. So for now, just start feeding this guy, and I think we basically win. He has a sub out pretty much. He pretty much has a sub out, but if we pull another Pokemon, then Pikachu can do 90 damage, just one-shotting this guy. So yeah, we shall see. Did he Grindcore again? He did. Doesn't matter, because again, main character plot armor, you gotta just get into the main, like you gotta get into the headset that you're Yu-Gi-Oh! You are Yu-Gi-Oh! You are the king of games. You are Yugi, every protagonist in every just anime, yeah. And GG, look at that. Pikachu, you gotta cheese it. A bit of luck, because again, he could have easily messed us up, but at the same time, it doesn't matter, because yeah, this Pikachu dominance, this is his game, this is his company. And with that being said, do one more casual battle, and the next battle after that will be in ranked. Nice, so you might as well just chill like this. So yeah, very straightforward. In this battle, we're going to be leading with Tapu Koko. Nice chip damage, and then next turn, he can just attack. Just doing 90 damage. Okay, feeding that Guzzlord. Okay, interesting. See what he's trying to do. Just kind of, yeah, playing the long game. Just for now, again, very straightforward. Just attack. Okay, yeah, so he Poison Barbs this Guzzlord right here, but we are on track on winning. We could definitely, we shall see. We shall definitely see, but for now, yeah, just one-shotting this Guzzlord. Next turn, if he doesn't play any other Pokemon or he doesn't evolve, then just Sabrina into this guy and then GG. All right, this is good. I'll give him 1 heads. You can get 1 heads, but that's it. That's it. Yeah, okay, there we go. And GG. Yeah, just like that. Retreat, sub in Pikachu. He knew what I was cooking. I have Elemental Switch, so that Pikachu could have attacked. Then I would have paired Sabrina, and then GG. Yeah, he kind of blue balled me there, but again, lead with either Tapu Koko or Pikachu towards your early game, then towards your mid to late game. Sub in Shining Revelry Pikachu and just win the game. All right, here we are in rank, going second. All right, we might as well just lead with this. I could either lead with Tapu Koko, but depending on what he has, I could theoretically get Pikachu just fully built next turn. All right, yeah, this is very interesting. So we do have Zeraora, pretty nice. Might as well place him down. Beat this Tapu Koko right here. Crackling Toss. Next turn, this Tapu Koko should be fully built, able to one-shot that Nihilego. Yeah, I'm getting right into Crobat. This, without any... Yeah, this is not that good. Without any build-up, just getting him right out. Next turn, he can attack. Okay, subbing him in. Interesting. Okay, so for this turn, Tapu Koko. Damn. Okay, you got Pikachu. In this scenario, pulling a Oricorio would be huge. But for now, just attack. Okay, wow, are you serious? Okay, that was a super fast rank battle. Yeah, screw it. We might as well do one more. All right, last battle, I swear, hopefully this is not too fast. we are going first finally. I'm just gonna lead like this. Hopefully this won't backfire. We do need to get Elemental Switch, but for now just putting all these Pokemon down. Okay, please, Elemental Switch will be huge because I can potentially one-shot this Eevee. So this is pretty good if you can get... okay. If his Eevee attacks, puts another Eevee in the bench, hard the cards. Please, there's 12 cards. I need... Okay, not over yet. Professor, give me a switch. And this is a huge advantage if you get a... okay, yeah, this is pretty rough. I could still win this, but this is looking pretty grim. I need a switch, please. Again, this need an elemental switch. I have 9 cards. This a lot of hope. I'm gonna feed this Pikachu EX right here. Keep in mind, this guy's already a liability since he took damage. But if I can get a switch next turn, just keep on hoping if I can get one, then I can one-shot whatever he has in his active. Oh, here we go. This is where we win. This is where we win. Fuck sakes, man. I just can't get a switch, man. He ran out of time. He couldn't attack. He is playing... That Sylveon's gonna do insane amount of damage. Oh yeah, so he did Sylveon twice. Professor's Research as well. Red card. Yeah. So getting some pretty good value. But at the same time, he probably just needs one more evolution out. Okay, screw him. Okay, screw. Just to mess him up, I'm a Sabrina. This Sylveon can still do some insane amount of damage, but at the same time, I can just one-shot with this Pikachu as well. Alright, pretty good. Still pretty scary, but for now, I'll just do this. There we go. It's pretty scary, especially with the baby Pokemon, because keep in mind, this Eevee can just one-shot this Pichu. So, damn, he does Cyrus. Oh gosh, he places down Espeon. Just one-shotting this guy. Alright, he Eevee bags too, just to kill him. Okay, yeah. Alright, placing down his Tapu Koko, forced to attack. This is... Oh gosh, we're at such an awkward position. Okay, yeah, we need Elemental Switch, please. Okay, finally. Holy fuck, that took so long. So we just have to do this. Did he... I think he already did Cyrus. He already used Cyrus, so we could still win, but at the same time, he could definitely just... He could still Sabrina and just mess us up, but... Yeah, this is the main issue for this deck. If you can just, like, dominate him towards the early game, just, like, get your whatever you... Like, get your Pikachu, Tapu Koko out, and just dominate him, then you're pretty much at a disadvantage. Because, yeah, towards the mid to late game, they're just gonna sweep you. Because all your Pokemon, all these Pokemon are super frail. Yeah, just attack with Sylveon. There's really nothing we could do. Kill this guy, Sylveon. We only have 1 point. Keep that in mind. It's like, what turn is this? We only have 1 point. This is depressing at this point. This is just super depressing. Yeah, this is, sure. At this point, the only thing I could really do is just attack, Mach Bolt, and yeah, GG. But yeah, that's the main downside of this deck, is that if you don't just have a huge early game presence, then it's basically GG. And again, if I got Elemental Switch, then it would have been GG. I could have one-shotted his Eevee and got insane value with my Pikachu, but no, of course not. Like, yeah, despite using 2 Professor Researches, switches were in the very back, and yeah, this, you're definitely gonna have battles like this. And yeah, it's the Pikachu EX deck showcase. A lot of fun, but again, you're gonna run into issues towards the mid to late game. You just want to completely dominate your early game. And yeah, the main issue for this deck, in my opinion, is the HP. Pikachus are pretty frail. The highest amount of HP Pokemon in this deck is Tapu Koko, 130. And yeah, granted, I mean, Lucario is a wall against EXs, but if your opponent isn't really focusing much on EXs, then yeah, you're gonna have a pretty rough time. Overall, I'd rate this deck B+, B to B+. Yeah, because I feel like there's far better decks in the meta that you could definitely use. Like, sure, this deck was pretty good in tournaments, but at the same time, yeah, if you get pretty bad RNG, if you can't get Elemental Switches out, because ideally you do want to have both Zeraoras and Elemental Switches towards your early game, so you can get either your Pikachus or your Tapu Kokos fed. And again, Pichu can be a liability, that 30 HP. I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon that can definitely one-shot this card right here. And yeah, overall, yeah, B to B+. It's still kind of cool to see Pikachu come back, but at the same time, I mean, just, yeah, if you're a new player trying to invest, don't invest in this. Like, yeah, it's a pretty old card. I feel like you can definitely, there's definitely better alternatives that they can definitely make. And again, if you're a new player, I highly suggest investing in Darktina. Yeah, I just can't stop blazing Darktina. I feel like that's a very solid deck to use currently. And yeah, it's the deck showcase. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you found this informative, as well as a little entertaining. I tried to be, and I don't know, personally, I'm not really a big fan of this Pikachu. Back in the day, sure, yeah, he was huge. But even when this guy came out, he was, yeah, kind of mid. And yeah, your mileage may vary, but yeah, that's my deck showcase. I'm gonna go eat and pass out because, yeah, I'm just super hungry right now. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.